told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said.
I am Rebeccaaddo. I'm currently the founder, the executive director, and the CEO of Central Microfinance Company Limited. I actually started this business some 15 years ago when I used to work with one of the traditional banks. And I realized the plight that petty traders used to encounter whenever they needed credit facilities for their businesses. In fact, opening simple bank accounts was even a problem. So I decided to open Central Microfinance to help ease some of these problems. So 15 years ago, in a small office in Makola, I set up Central Microfinance with just 4 members of staff. Today, the company is 15 years and we have 4 branches with 44 members of staff and close to 20,000 customers. So basically, that is about myself, but proud to setting up Central Microfinance. I had worked with Prudential Bank for 10 years. I joined Prudential Bank in 1998 up to 2008. So I worked with Prudential Bank for 10 years. During that period, I went through all the training. I worked in almost all the departments. I started as a banking officer, and then I went to Treasury. I did credit management and also did international transfers. For the 10 years in Prudential Bank, I spent most of my years at the credit department. So that was the last department that I worked with as a deputy manager in charge of credit before my resignation in 2008. And so that is when I started Central Microfinance. I feel great and I feel happy that eventually after 15 years, my hard work has been recognized. It hasn't been easy running a microfinance company. There are issues. We've gone through Bank of Ghana liquidation exercise. We have gone through, survived corporate identity problems, as in people or institutions that have names similar to ours having issues and being publicized in the newspapers and in the media, and they mistake us. So it's mistaken identity. We have suffered as a result of that. Our corporate name is Central Microfinance, but there used to be a company, Central Capital Microfinance, that had issues. And because people are unable to differentiate between Central Microfinance and Central Capital, they thought we were the ones that were having issues. So some of these things really affected us. So over the 15 years, we have gone through some ups and downs. And today, I should say, we are very strong in the industry. Yes, we did a few donations, and then the very recent one that we are going to embark on is on the 28th of December. Our branch at Abbosey Okai, there is a team there that is going to have a football match. We have taken that upon ourselves to give them sets of jerseys, football, and basically sponsor the day. We are going to give them drinks and water, things to refresh them for the day, and then we'll also give them the football and then the jersey set for them to undertake the soccer for the day, and hopefully they'll be wearing it for a long time to come. In 5 years' time, I'm looking at Central Microfinance becoming a household name in the microfinance industry. Already we are up there, and people who know us know how well we are doing. In 5 years' time, I'm looking at having about 2 or 3 more branches in addition to our existing 4 branches. So we are looking at about 7 branches in all. And then at the end of the day, we want to be able to employ more people, to give more employment to people, because opening branches come with needing more hands. And we want to serve our customers better. That is what we want to do in the next 5 years. Because school Ghana haya na my parents yawo me Tema. So in the 70s, my parents were normal workers. My mom used to work with now IRS, and my dad was also a technical person with Guide, which is now TOR. And so normal, average workers. I started schooling in Tema. And then I did my common entrance, and then I gained admission to Agri Memorial Secondary School, where I did my O-level and A-level. It may interest you to note at this point, I would like to chip in that I'm proud to be the very first lady to obtain a distinction in Agri Memorial in 1989. Proud to that. It had always been the males. I was the first lady to obtain a distinction in 1989 for my O-level. And then I went back to do my advanced level for 2 years. And then I moved on to University of Cape Coast, where I did Bachelor of Commerce. So I was in UCC from 1991 to 1995. But during that time, there was demonstration for a whole year, so it increased our number of years that we spent in UCC. So I eventually came out in 1997. So basically, that is my first degree. But after school, when I got a job with Prudential Bank, after 3 years, I went back to school to do my master's. So I went back to Legon to do MBA in finance in 2001 and finished in 2003. So I've done all my schooling in Ghana. That's basically about my education. Aside other programs that I've done along the way in terms of job training and other things, the formal education has basically been in Ghana.
I must admit, the first time I stepped foot in here for my interview, I was a bit taken aback by the environment. And then when I met the panel, of which the CEO was part, I didn't even feel it was an interview. It turned out to be a discussion. Yes. And finally, when I got the job and I joined the company proper, it was like being part of a family. I have worked with other companies where the CEOs are way above there and other staff are way below. Yes. But Central Microfinance, our CEO and our heads of department are always interacting with us.
She's a nice person. You saw how she greeted all of us when she entered the organization. She goes to room by room and greet everyone. She's down to earth, and then she's hardworking. When you read in between the decisions she takes, you could see that she's a hardworking lady. And her relations is very good to both workers and clients. Anybody can walk to her, any staff can send a grievance, and at most, she responds to it the best she can.
Central Microfinance Limited. Yes, tonight the women are showing all the power and leading the frontiers in the finance sector. We say congratulations. Please let's do it better for her as she comes in to decorate her and bring her power. Please move forward a little bit according to the photographers. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm sure the photographers are just grabbing their best of shots. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, yes please, Your Excellency, thank you so much. In Ghana, last Makina Faso Soma, please let's give him another round of applause as he goes back to his seat. He's sitting Ghana, thank you.
I should say this year has been a blessing to us as a company, because over the 15 years we never got any award, but this year 2023 has been very good. The very first award that we got this year is the winner in corporate governance award that was given by the non-bank financial institutions, and we won this some few months ago. So it's in good corporate governance, and this is for the company. And then my very recent one, which I'm so proud, is so personal, because this one is the most respected and most outstanding award that was given to the CEO in the whole of the microfinance sector for 2023. This one is so personal and it's so dear to my heart that after 15 years, my hard work has been recognized. So I'm grateful.
my father, please. I was so excited. I was in the house, I was jubilating, shouting. My mother has won, no, my madam has won, no, my madam has won, no. That's why today when I know that definitely there is going to be refreshments. So I said, Papa, and God answered my prayers. And Papa too came.
Congratulations, Madam, for winning such an award. I think for yourself, for the company, and for clients. People will see how well we are doing, and the good people they will come and meet when they come to the company. And our products are also flexible. I mean, concerning the credit department, they handle clients very well, and we are open to all to do business.
I wasn't surprised. Attitude, yes. Performance, yes. Customer service, exceptional. Because, well, I don't know for other institutions, but our CEO has a very good relationship with our clients. In so much so that she can identify and call them by their names and knows where their locations are. You understand? So it wasn't really a big surprise to us when the flyer came. We actually put it on our status, and I was amazed the number of clients who were calling, and they were asking how much does it cost? I want to vote. Me vote here. Oh, because we vote based to save you. And I was like, okay, it's free. Just say, wow, okay. So even that we had an issue of whether you can only vote once or vote. So the clients really participated, and we knew she was going to win. Yes.
I'm glad she won that. And if there should be any kind of competition like this again, I believe she will win again. I'm not surprised she had it.
I can win again. Yes.
The awarding agency gave out a link to the general public to nominate CEOs in the sector, in the microfinance sector. And then some list came out, including mine. And so they shortlisted, and then they gave us the opportunity to send links out to the general public to vote for us. But prior to that, they go back to check on our performances with the general public, with Bank of Ghana, with everything that we do. So they are satisfied that institutions that are being nominated are institutions that are in good standing and are really doing well in the industry. So at the end of it all, I became the winner after the voting process.
So let me relate it to what we do here in credit. Okay, so for credit, we have a system where we have ears for our clients. Unlike other places where everything is cut in stone, Central Microfinance, we don't do that. We listen to what the client says. So should the client come out with a proposal for a repayment pattern, we try to comply. Other places, you wouldn't have opportunity to discuss or even negotiate interest rates or tenors or conditions of your loan with your loan officer. But here, it is done. Personally, I also call my clients when it's their birthdays and their anniversaries to wish them well. We go to their events when we are invited. And I think these are some of the things that makes us exceptional. Another thing too is we have an open door policy. Any client can walk into the CEO's office at any time. You don't need to book an appointment. You can walk directly and go and speak to the head of credit. You don't need to have an appointment. Yes, so I don't think we find this, well, personally, I don't find it anywhere
else. Yeah.
Microfinance, most people think, have come in to do more harm than good. But for me, microfinance has come in to help a lot of people. If you take Central Microfinance, we have close to 20,000 customers. And over the period, we have assisted a lot of our customers. There are some of them that used to be hawkers. Now they own their own shops. Some of them have been able to educate their kids up to tertiary level to areas that they never thought they would be able to send their kids to. Some of them have been able to build their own homes. From the assistance we give to them, they've been able to have their own homes when previously they were tenants. So microfinance, as in specifically Central Microfinance, has done a lot to uplift the lives of our customers.
Madam, please, God bless you. God bless everything that you are doing. I want this branch, like this company, to go far and far and far, so that like you employ more and more. Like you get tired, you will be blessed. Everybody will say, God bless you, madam. God bless you, madam. Don't get out of bread. You see that?
That is a very big problem for us. Like any other business, if we really want the business to survive and to thrive, the monies we give out to the customers are not monies from our pocket. They are depositors' monies. If I take somebody's money, I'm only acting as an intermediary. And for that matter, any monies that I give out, or for that matter, the company gives out, has to be repaid. So if one person takes the money and is not paid, all you are doing is collapsing the company, and that is not good enough. Any loans that we give out, the customers have to make sure they work with it, they don't divert the money, and then they come and pay as they have agreed on. If we want businesses to thrive, if we want businesses to expand and take more staff, this is how we have to go about it. Because as we take the monies and we decide not to pay, we are collapsing the business indirectly. So that is the advice that I have for the customers.
So there is a scale that we go through. Should I have a case of default, I try to manage it. If I'm not able to, I try to manage it with my team. From there, it will move to the head of credit. Okay, the head of credit will give us guidance. Okay, can we try this? Can we do this? Can we do that? Okay, before it gets to the CEO. But most often than not, by the time it gets there, the problem is already solved.
For my staff, I tell them to own the business. Even though I'm the owner, they are also part owners. If you want to survive in the business has to survive first, because you cannot outgrow the company. I always say you are as rich as the company that you work with. If the company is highly resourced, that is where you can have your salaries at the end of the month. If your company is struggling, there are institutions that are struggling and cannot pay salaries. If your institution is struggling, at the end of the month, your salary will be in arrears. So we have to put in our maximum best, make sure the company is doing well. And that is the only way we can also have our daily bread or daily income from the business.
So this morning we have told ourselves that this award is going to be taken by us for the next 3 years. Yes. So next year we are taking it, and then the year after we are taking it back to back. Yes. We want to say a big thank you to all our clients. We want to thank them for the votes, and we know that they are also appreciative of our efforts in also trying to grow their business, as our slogan says. For staff, we are energized to move the company forward. So I think, yeah, basically that's it.
At this point, I want to say a very big thank you for Business Executive, the organizers of this award. I'm so grateful to them that after 15 years, an institution in Ghana has been able to see our good work and they've recognized us. This come a long way, and I'm sure it's really going to push us, it's going to motivate us, because we really want to go ahead and continue winning awards like this. So this is just going to be a motivation, a big motivation for all of us.
Thank you so much. I'm sure the photographers are just grabbing their best of shots.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more updates.